Mike DelVisco with you. You know, last year my friends over at VMC introduced a really cool new rig for rigging up plastic and fishing it, and I especially liked it for fishing around heavy cover. And it's called the Tokyo rig. And last year's version had an offset wide gap worm hook, and this year they're introducing a couple of new ones to even expand the family of Tokyo rigs even more, giving you more options in ways to catch fish in different types of cover, different baits, all different types of situations. And they're introducing another flipping style. This is the HD flipping hook, straight shanked with a little barb keeper to hold your bait on. A really good addition for fishing in heavy cover like we've got in back of me. And then also another version, just a standard HD hook Tokyo rig for fishing more open styles. Maybe your shaky worms or your Senkos or smaller plastics, things like that. Different ways to fish other baits with a Tokyo rig. Really cool. So it really opens up and expands the amount of places and the amount of baits and the amount of areas that we can fish with a Tokyo rig. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait. But for right now, I'm going to show you how to rig the standard Tokyo rig. You simply just tie your line right to the barrel swivel, and then on one end you'll have your shaft where you're going to put your weight, and then the other side is your hook, which you'll put your bait. So very, very simple, and you can fish virtually any size weight with this Tokyo rig. I have a 1/2 ounce on there right now. You simply just slide it on the shaft and then bend this little metal shaft piece over the weight so that you can secure it just like that. And then on the hook end, you put whatever bait you want. Now, one of my favorite baits for fishing with this Tokyo rig, especially in and around cover like this, this is a Yamamoto. It's a Mermaid, and it's a really, really cool bait to fish. It's got a really nice profile. This particular bait has the legs going in kind of some different directions, so it's a lot more compact, a lot more streamlined. When the water's got some pretty good clarity to a little bit of stain, I really, really like this bait. But other choices, the Cowboy, if you've seen that, the legs go in the other direction, so that gives off a lot more vibration in the water, so the water gets dirty, a little bit muddier. Bigger bait, bigger profile. I really, really like that bait right there too. And then another really good choice, this was probably the first bait that I ever fished with a Tokyo rig, called the Sanshouo. It has a big rudder tail like that. It really looks like a bluegill. So when the bluegill spawn goes on, that's a bait that I'm really going to go and try to fish. That's a really, really cool one on the Tokyo rig. So really simple. Fish it just like any other piece of plastic. I'm going to slide it up around the bend, and there's plenty of room on this bend to be able to secure the bait, whatever size bait you've got on it, and still get the rig to work. And then I'm just going to go ahead and skin hook the plastic just like that. So what happens now is your weight rides down on the bottom, your bait is suspended up, so it's almost like sort of a drop shot technique, but for flipping and doing some other things now with the addition of these two new hooks. And the thing that I really like about this Tokyo rig is that it comes through heavy cover really, really good. So you can pitch it in, you know, some of the thickest stuff that you can find, and you can work it through those roots, you can work it through those branches, you can work it through that brush piles and things like that, and it comes through it really good. That's why I'm so excited about this new HD worm hook version, because I can fish it out off the bank a little bit, and I can target brush piles, not just visible cover like this, but I can target those brush piles and things like that with that new Tokyo rig. So really simple to fish. Pitch it out and let it get to the bottom, and you know, despite being a big rig too, it casts really easy, and it fishes really easy too. There's not a lot of splash. It's a really natural type of presentation. It lets you present your baits in a totally different way that the fish haven't seen them before, and it really comes through the cover good, no matter what the stuff you're fishing, whether it's heavy branches or roots or brush piles, things like that. Boat docks, it's another great way to fish it. I'm really, really excited about this Tokyo rig, and all the different types of Yamamoto baits that I can put on it too. So really cool way to present some fish, a different way of seeing a bait. Tokyo rig. Check them out from VMC. Check out some of these baits from Yamamoto. I'm Mike DelVisco. We'll see you on the water.